Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Of course, we're starting bright and early at 6 AM. I am going to London to do a ballet class and have afternoon tea with my mum, so we had to get up pretty early for this. I had, of course, my porridge breakfast before setting out for a wonderful day in London with my Teddy Blake handbag. More on that in a little bit. Good morning everyone. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah Martin. And today we are off to London and we are going to have some afternoon tea. Afternoon tea with my mum, and also I'm taking a dance class down there. Off bright and early. It is currently 7:30 in the morning. Before we kind of get on with this video, I just wanted to say a big thank you to Teddy Blake for sponsoring this video. More on them a little bit later. This is my 4th week of summer. It's like crazy to say. It doesn't feel like it. To be honest, it feels like I've probably had longer off. I've been busy with lots of other projects which have probably been launched now, so I probably can say it. I have launched my brand new flex, oh my days, here we go, full body flex. So the link is in the description. It's a 4-week course to increase your flexibility. It's something I've been working on for a long time, wanted to do for a long time, and finally it's out and I am so happy with how it's turned out. Right, let's get to London. Me and my family always love going to London. There's so much to do there, and my little brothers go to the Royal Ballet Associates. So whenever they go down, I kind of come along with them and I take class at Danceworks and Pineapple, which are 2 kind of drop-in open classes that you can take while you're there. So once we got there, I popped on a tube all the way to Danceworks. I was just trying to get back into things because if you don't know much about me, I'm a dancer with the Birmingham Royal Ballet and I've just had 5 weeks of summer. So we are just trying to get the body back into it. This was kind of my 4th week, final week of summer, and I obviously wanted to be set for the following week. Serotonin to my heart. I wanna let you know that you can call me. So red. Well, we are red. We've just been in a sauna, basically. We haven't actually been in a sauna, we've been in a dance class. It's okay for us to go out. Afternoon tea and I'm gonna be like this. Soggy. Did I rip my legs up there? Thank goodness. So afterwards, it was straight off to afternoon tea with my mum at Cafe Concerto. I had actually booked this a long time ago for Mother's Day, but we had actually never found a time to actually do it. So we were finally doing it. It's something that my mum really enjoys to do, and I thought it would be a perfect way to show how much I love her and appreciate her. My mum and me are the closest of friends. We do pretty much everything together, and when I'm in Birmingham, we pretty much talk on the phone every day for like at least an hour. So put hands up in the chat if you're also like that with your mum. I've heard quite a few people are, so I'm not the only one, I'm sure. We got these beautiful lattes. My mum got tea and I got vanilla latte, but to be fair, the food took so long that they actually came round again and gave us a second latte because I think they were a lot busier than they expected to be, so we had to wait quite a long time. We've been waiting an hour now. It's still not here yet. When the food did finally come, it looked absolutely fabulous and it was delicious. I would say some of the scones and the sandwiches were just a tad on the dry side, and the cakes could have been a little bit more cakey. I like cakes rather than like mousse and pastries, but that's just my personal preference. But overall, it was such a fun experience. This was way more about the experience than even the food itself, and I'm so glad I got to share this memory with my mum. After that, we had a little walk around London, which brings me on to talking about Teddy Blake, New York. I think I didn't realise how picky I was with kind of handbag designs and just fashion in general. My particular taste can be quite particular, and I never knew this before, but when I first saw these Teddy Blake handbags, I had no question whether or not I liked them. The designs and the premium Italian leather really give it that luxury feel that I'm looking for in a handbag. The people who make and craft these beautiful handbags are experienced craftsmen working in the same Italian factories as other luxurious brands and following the knowledge gathered from decades of experience in luxury leather. Having visited Italy last year, I see how much care they put into making their products, especially their food products. Oh my days, I had the best time. So knowing this was made in Italy makes it feel to me very authentic, and I know it's made with a lot of care and attention, and I think you can definitely see that in the beautiful design of this handbag. Teddy Blake creates handbag designs for every style of choice, so make sure to check them out. I have linked them in the description. If you don't see something you like, make sure to subscribe to them because they release new collections every month. Their designers work so hard to develop new unique designs while also trying to keep the price point to affordable levels. Teddy Blake has tried to make it possible to offer designer handbags at an affordable price, so you don't have the $1,000 or $2,000 price tag coming in with it, but it's not skimping on the luxury feel, design, or experience. When my Teddy Blake bag arrived, it came in this amazing box. I've never had anything quite like it. Use the code TBHannahM30 for an extra $30 off your order. Make sure to not miss out on this amazing deal, and let me know if you enjoy your Teddy Blake handbag as much as me. Right, back to the vlog. You try it and then tell me it's not hard, okay? You try it. So I just got home from a busy time in London, having afternoon tea, taking class, and also getting some content for Teddy Blake. Anyhow, now I'm going to do a little bit of cross trainer before going to a party this evening, just because normally I like to take a couple of classes. Yesterday I didn't get back into things because I was editing my course all day. I didn't do any ballet bar or anything, so I really want to kind of do a little bit more today. I've got 1 week till I go back to the company now. I'll do half an hour on this and then I must get ready for the party this evening. Okay, now for round two. I'm going to my friend's party. I don't go to a lot of parties, if I'm honest. It might look like it on this do I do now? Do you think I go to a lot of parties? No, not parties. Oh, hello, son. Go to like a lot of social events, but does that count as parties? You do me going to a lot of social events. It's going to start beeping at me because I haven't got my seatbelt on. Drive safely, kids. Would you deem me going to a lot of social events now, or no?
Much more than you ever used to. And that was only because you used to train so much that you just didn't have time to do it.
True.
Any energy you had was put into training.
True. And now I prioritise both my training and my social events. And the motivators are wondering why there's been less YouTube videos this year. I'm living my life, peeps. Oh, see the sweat on my blush. Oh well. I can tell I've had too much sugar today. So it was so nice going to my friend's party. I hadn't seen her in quite a while. We literally only had a coffee and caught up after 6 months of not seeing each other. But you know those friends that you can literally see like once in a blue moon and still be like as close as ever? That's me and Maddie. We are always going to be pretty close because we've known each other for so long now. I think we've known each other for 7 years, and it was a rom-com themed party. So I went as the character from Mamma Mia. It's really sad, I don't even know the name. But happy birthday, Maddie. Thank you so much for having me at your party. I really, really enjoyed it. The next morning, me and Mum were out for a walk. Good morning, everyone. It is another day in the life. I don't feel like I filmed quite enough yesterday to make a full video, so here we are. It's Sunday and me and Mum are going for a nice morning walk after breakfast. I didn't stay too late last night because I was feeling really tired after that full day in London. Home church this morning, walk this morning, and then I'm going to be working on finishing touches of my course today, which is so exciting. So I haven't really updated you today what's been going on. I look like a sweaty mess, but we love a bit of a sweaty mess. I have spent most of the day preparing my course launch. I'm kind of scared about it, to be honest. It's something new. All the work I've put into it, hopefully you guys will be able to enjoy it. If you do something new for the first time, it's always a bit scary. So there you go, it's launching tomorrow. Everything's set up. I went to church and saw my friends, getting to worship together and pray together. It's really touchy when I have an exercise, so we went for a walk this morning, but I just wanted to get a little bit more in. So just did half an hour on the cross trainer, and then I'm going to try and do a little bit of a bar just to get my muscles moving a little bit more. And before I go to Tunbridge Wells tomorrow, where I'll be doing, my brother's doing summer course and I'm just going to be taking some classes just to get my body takes a little bit of time to adjust back to the heavy load that we get at work, and I don't want it to be shocked. I'm also doing a little performance at summer school early on, so I want to make sure that I'm not going to injure myself, so I need to build up a little bit sooner, which I didn't understand when I was younger, but now I realise my body's a little bit older and needs a little bit more TLC before I throw it into a pas de deux, solo and fortes, so just take good care of it coming back. So after the cross trainer, I did do a little bit like of a core back workout, bit of stretching, got the body moving because I'd been sitting on my computer most of the day because course creation takes a whole lot. I'm loving it, but it's hard work. And because we'd been watching the rhythmic gymnastics on the TV because the Olympics was on, I kind of wanted to try out some of my old moves. So safely I tried a few bits and bobs. We had dinner as a family together, and then I did a ballet bar to finish the day. As you can see, it was really, really hot. I don't normally like wearing two-piece sets quite like this, but because it's so boiling hot, I had kind of no choice. In the evening, I sewed some point shoes because I needed to be ready for the coming week back at the company. I forgot how long it took to sew point shoes, but you know. On Monday, got up again nice and early onto the cross trainer because we were going off to Tunbridge Wells on this particular day. So my brothers were doing a lovely summer intensive and I was going along with them. So I did ballet class in the morning, which I didn't get any footage of, but afterwards we went for a lovely little walk around these ruins before having a nice drink in the summer sun. I think this was actually possibly the hottest day of the year in Britain, so it was like maybe even a tad too hot for us. But we definitely enjoyed it, and I had my gran there with me too. Hey everyone, I haven't vlogged in a little while. I've been launching my course. I keep saying it, but I can't believe I've actually...
Buy the course, buy the course.
I've actually made... It's very loud. I decided to do it in the loudest part of town. Wow, very smart. We are off to the ballet intensive again. My brothers are taking, I'm just taking class. Yesterday's class was great with Josh Barwick. And today I'm doing a little demonstration as well. A lot of fun. I just need to get focused because my focus has very much been on this course launch. Let's go enjoy the rest of the day. Just performed the solo at the summer school, which I took class as well, but I was just saying I always get nervous about performing, even if it's at like small events, mainly because I'm scared of myself and how harsh I am on myself. So if I do it not to my best ability, I just get frustrated with myself. So it was a big step for me. It wasn't perfect, but I'm glad I did it. So after my performance, I took a little trip to the dance shop that was just around the corner. I couldn't believe it. The day before it was closed, but I saw Delalo Milano leotards in there. And if you know me, I love Delalo. They are so difficult to get hold of here in the UK. They're a beautiful Italian brand. I actually went to their boutique in Milan when I was in Italy last year. And I did have to say I bought a couple of leotards. Try and guess in the comments down below which ones you think that I purchased. I loved all of them, and I tried on loads because they're so rare to find here, as I said before.
Really healthy, as you can see. It's pancakes with abs with some cookie chocolate. It's a very nutritious diet. It really gets the protein and fiber in. You should try it.
Perfect. You heard it first. So on this particular evening, we went to this amazing Italian restaurant where we got lots of Caesar salads and pizzas, and we kind of just shared around. It was a really wholesome evening. The next morning, we had our breakfast and headed back to the summer intensive. I got there a little bit early because I saw that they had the big like yoga balls, so I could do a bit of progressing ballet technique before I started on this particular day, just to get that strength back up. And then I took class, and afterwards just practiced for an extra 15 minutes or so on the solo that I'm hoping to perform next week as well. And then I went to Black Sheep Coffee, and I had a smoothie bowl there for the first time. No, for the second time, because I had one before Spain, and it was absolutely delicious. I needed some smoothie bowl in my life. Relieve their minds. We're back on the cross trainer. So now I am teaching a live class tonight at 7 for the members of my full body flex course. I'm going to eat something first and then I'm going to go set that up. I'm super excited to kind of stretch with you all. It's been a really weird week, if I'm honest. The whole admin stuff, course creation, no one tells you about how many emails you need to like put together, how many responses, which I love. It's been a bit all encompassing. Yeah, new experience, enjoying it, but it's quite a lot before I go back to the company next week. I think anyone who's had a bit of time off is always a little apprehensive. 5 weeks is a long time to have off before, and I don't really want to leave my family. I'm trying to always confess good things for this season, focused on all the positives. Excited for what this season could bring, but also wanting to remember in the centre of it all is not me, it's God. So got to keep reminding myself that. I do this for myself in ballet, okay? I am so awfully critical of myself. The other day I did a performance at a summer school and I was talking to one of the mums and I said, boy, I was so nervous to do that performance, not because of everyone watching and what they thought of me, but because of what I would think of myself after the performance if it didn't look the way or feel the way that I wanted it to. So I think sometimes we block ourselves, which is so weird. I don't know why we do this because it's so unhelpful. So I think maybe for you, just thinking about not being so hard on yourself, doing the stretches every day, being consistent, that's going to be like a huge one. So I just taught my live here in the garden and it went really well. So many of you logged on. It was a real pleasure to talk and chat with you all. You guys asked so many amazing questions and I feel actually really fulfilled and happy. Thank you for you who did log on and come to my live event. Yeah, I just feel so full of joy right now. So yeah, I just had to capture this moment for the vlog. Welcome back to episode 55 of Hannah Doing Ballet. I feel like I'm constantly just updating you guys as and when things are happening. I just did a bar at home, pay for the studio, so I warm up at home so I can just come in, and I'm going to do a little bit rest of the class that I started at home, the centre on point. It's a little slippy in here, so I have to make sure I use a lot of rosin. And I'm going to run the solo that I'm performing at Elmhurst next week. I've only got an hour, and if I have time I will run a couple of things that we are doing in the company next season, if I get the chance. We are doing Le Fille and a ballet called Luna, which is new, so I might just go over some of the choreography that we learnt before the summer. Pretty intense session, but we got it done. Lots to work on, but I'm gonna wait till I have a bit better flooring. When you have hard floor wherever you're training at, it's really dangerous, especially if your body's not used to it. So I'm trying to be really careful because obviously at BRB everything is nice and sprung. So last training here at home before I head back to Brum. Before I knew it, I was back in Birmingham and I had lots of exciting projects lined up, including this one where we were dancing for an opener at the church, and I'm really excited for this to come out. I'll try and link it to my YouTube channel if it does come out on social media anytime soon. This was the first day back at the company and we were practicing for an Elmhurst showcase at the summer school, and yeah, I fell straight on my butt. But you know what? It's only up from here. It literally can only be up from here. Anyhow, I am getting myself back in form, ready for a new season, and I'm excited to see what it may bring. I hope you will come on this journey with me. First, I mean not day back, but first walking back in the building. Of course, we're so dedicated ballerinas that we're going to go in on a Saturday. The gang is back together.
Yeah, we are.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We will have more content coming from BRB very soon and more from this young lady.
I know you miss me.
You should read the comments. Have you read the comments?
Sometimes I go. I know you guys love me.
Lots of love for Reagan in the comments, guys. Dream big.
And make it happen.
Don't forget to use my promo code to get some money off your Teddy Blake purchases, and comment this emoji if you made it all the way to the end of this video. See you guys real soon. Can't wait to share more memories from this season with you. Hope you guys have had an amazing summer. Dream big and make it happen.